there are those Disney characters. Paul, your favourites?
What's your name?
Okay, well, Paul just getting ready with somebody else to talk to, and just gathering some more thoughts and views for you this evening on Three Kings Cavalcade. Paul, back to you.
Yeah, we've got Anne-Marie, who's just beside me here, and very much looking forward to the start of the cavalcade. Well, it started, but we're looking forward to seeing the first floats come down. Anne-Marie, on a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you about the cavalcade this year?
10.
Why is that? What's so good about the cavalcade? Why do you always get so excited?
Because they're really cool, some of them, and I like getting the sweets.
Well, they're not going to be any... So have you heard there's not going to be any sweets thrown off the cavalcade floats this year? Do you have any sweets on you?
No.
See, I had an idea. Maybe next year we can bring the sweets, or maybe we can throw sweets at the floats. Maybe that could work.
Yeah.
Maybe we can be the ones who provide all the sweets.
Yeah.
Have you managed to have a look at what's been going on at Casemate Square? Have you seen them setting up?
Yeah.
And which are the ones that have really kind of caught your attention so far?
I like the Monsters Inc. one. It's really cool. You see Sally, and the octopus guy, spider. And then there's Boo with the two little, like, Monios. It's really cool.
Tell me, Anne-Marie, have you ever been on a float before? You've been on a cavalcade float?
Once with the brownies.
Do you think you'd do it again?
No, it's really embarrassing.
Or is the cavalcade better when you're on the street watching it as a spectator?
Yeah, because you get more sweets, and on there you don't get anything.
You could always take the sweets and put them in your pocket, though, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Anne-Marie, have a great time tonight. Can I get a high five? Great. Anne-Marie is ready. She is 10 out of 10 excited for the cavalcade.
And she's been in the cavalcade before. Paul, have you been in the cavalcade before? I did one when I was about 10, I think.
You know what? I've been really square. As a kid, I never, ever did the cavalcade.
They never asked you?
Nobody ever came knocking on my door. I was a very quiet child, you see. I was very introverted. And it took me till I was an adult to come out of my shell. So I've never been in the cavalcade. You never know, though. I'd like to take part in the future. So if anyone is out there and needs some people to help out next year, I am volunteering.
Well, thank goodness there wasn't Facebook around when I did mine. I had to dress as one of those soldiers in The Wizard of Oz, all in green. I still remember it. Still torments me to this day.
I can just picture you in that outfit, James. Honestly, I can picture you.
Okay, well, here they come. Those are the street characters livening things up in Main Street with the first of the floats. Really looking forward to seeing what it looks like. You know, we've only seen the front of this trailer so far for the last 5 or 10 minutes. It always seems to be taking longer when you're waiting for it to come past you, but it will come past us eventually. In fact, I'm not sure whether it probably is the one that everybody's talking about, the Monsters Inc. float leading the way this evening, following those Disney characters. But then again, I could still be wrong. We'll check that out in the next few minutes. But that big M at the front of the trailer, just giving it away. And like we say, you know, all your favorite characters from Monsters Inc., from Monsters University coming up on this one. The attention to detail is absolutely amazing. And if there's one float you don't want to miss tonight, believe you me, it's this one. The various Disney characters which were having their picture taken with children in Main Street. Those are the organizers from Mickey and Friends, a group of family and friends that get together every year. Yes, Paul, you're joined with one of the characters.
Yeah, we've got some of the characters down here. They're going to give us a wave. I don't know who you are. Are you Donald Duck or something? Yes, it's Donald Duck. Okay, you can only answer with yes or no answers. Are you enjoying the cavalcade? Are people enjoying the cavalcade? Yeah, are you taking loads of photos? Oh, we've got the whole gang here as well. We've got Pluto. Pluto's over here giving us a wave. Pluto, you enjoying the cavalcade so far? Is it going well? Good. Thumbs up from Pluto. So tell you what, if Pluto gives you the thumbs up, you know it's going well. It's all happening down here at the piazza.
And it's the characters that we've seen from this group, Mickey and Friends, for the past few years, but they've decided to go for something bigger on the float this time round. So it's the Disney characters leading the way for that float. But then Monsters Inc. and look, as we were telling you earlier, you know, that attention to detail on this one. They've been hard at work since the 10th of December. And it's very much for them a family and friends affair. All their children taking part, you know, painting, perhaps smaller elements of the set, all of them taking part. And that's, as you can see there, the first prize in the senior section. Starting off the floats, they've managed to take that first prize, and very well deserved too. In fact, I think they're also telling us that if anybody's interested in one of those huge characters, that they're willing to sell them and donate the money to the GBC Open Day. So there it is, complete with Bedroom Sully and all the other characters. Three Kings Cavalcade is Monsters Inc. by Mickey and Friends, and taking the first prize in the senior section this evening. So in between the Christmas and New Year celebrations, all of them have been going to the workshop at RAF Gibraltar, where they've constructed their float, taking sandwiches, drinks, and enjoying a day out. In fact, doing some of their Christmas parties there on location whilst they worked on this float. It deserves that huge round of applause and the admiration of everybody for having done a fantastic work with this float. Monsters Inc. taking first prize in the senior section.
Well, James, I've got Jonathan down here. Jonathan's just seen the Monsters Inc. floats going by. Marks out of 10 for Monsters Inc., Jonathan?
10.
Got to be a 10. 11 out of 10, don't you think?
Yeah.
What do you reckon to the big characters? They must have taken ages to build.
Yeah, it took me 8.
Apparently it took a month, so you can see all the work that went into it.
Yeah.
Okay, right. We've got another float coming down. We're going to come back to you for some marks a bit later on, okay? Thanks, Jonathan. James, back to you.
It definitely, in my book, deserves that 10 out of 10. You know, sometimes those floats are really special when you just see a character and it's immediately recognizable. It tells you how good that float is. Here come the members of the Gibraltar Rugby Football Union coming up next. They've been taking part for some years now. I think it's third year running. They have some 300 members who are all playing rugby. This is promoting the younger section, all aged 6 to 14. And keen supporters of the Three Kings Cavalcade, not only about promoting their sport, but one of the organisers telling me earlier, it's about giving something back to the children who've trained so hard over the past year. So this is the Gibraltar Rugby Football Union, with many of their youngsters taking part for the third year, once again supporting the Three Kings Cavalcade, and on board their younger members, all aged 6 to 14. And about 300 people playing rugby every year now in Gibraltar. There are some of the more senior members behind the float, some of the coaches too. And that's you, Paul, on air now, trying to grab one of the members from the Gibraltar Rugby Football Union. Over to you.
I'm over here with Tom Tunbridge, who's one of the organisers of the GRFU float. Welcome back. You guys are back at the Cavalcade.
3 years on the trot now. Fun for the kids. Hopefully the fun for the kids on the sides. Passing in the ball, they all seem to love it.
And what's the response so far further down Main Street?
They seem to absolutely love it. If the kids love it, they should come down on the Sunday, join us for the training sessions we have from 10 till 12 every Sunday. They'll love it as much as they love the Cavalcade.
Hey, great PR.
Thank you very much.
Listen, can we get a lift on that scrum over there?
Sorry?
Can I get lifted like you were doing over there for the ball? Yeah, James, we're going to try and make this happen. We'll come back to you in 30 seconds.
Okay, I'm watching attentively. We really don't want to miss this. This could go either way, Paul, but okay. Are you still sure you want to do this? That was very impressive from our very own Paul Grant. Paul, I'm just saying how impressive that was. Yeah, I'm not quite sure, Paul, whether we could hear you at home. I couldn't quite make you out myself. Apologies for that. Not sure whether we've lost Paul's mic, perhaps in the scramble for the rugby. But there you go. We'll go back to Paul as soon as we can here at Three Kings Cavalcade as we get the first of what I think are the junior entries. This is one of the young entries at the Three Kings Cavalcade, and it brings us the Pink Ladies and the T-Birds. It's, of course, there it is in the background, the music of Grease. They've been playing everybody's favorite hits from the musical. And dancing the evening away, the young members of Laguna Youth Club, who've taken the second place in the junior section this evening. And the float, again, has been produced by the young members of Laguna Youth Club with a little bit of help from both the Laguna and Glasses communities, playing the mega hits. And you can see there in the middle of the car from Grease, the engine there as well, lifted as if it were the movie. That's the Laguna Youth Club and Grease, particularly Grease Lightning, but playing all the hits and making everybody dance the night away here in Main Street, complete with Pink Ladies and T-Birds. Paul, didn't quite catch what you were trying to tell me earlier.
I'm sorry about that. My mic seemed to cut out. I was going to say maybe I found a new calling in life. Late in life, 27, but maybe rugby is the way forward from now on. I don't know. That seemed to go very well.
Okay, I think you do very well on radio and TV as well, but
I'm not going to be changing my job description just yet. We've got some members. We've got a wheelchair and a senior citizen section here at the Piazza as well. We're joined by this gentleman over here. Hello, sir. What's your name?
Eric Pozo.
Eric, are you enjoying the cavalcade so far?
Yeah, I am. I always do.
What's really caught your eye so far?
Well, I mean, the entertainment, I mean, it's fantastic. You know, and enjoy everything I see. So, I mean, to me, the cavalcade is what I really look forward to.
It's a big community event, isn't it? Great to see so many people down here every single year. Great to see the whole community here.
Not only that, the weather is always good. Never been a bad weather in a cavalcade, because I work with a cavalcade, and there's always been good weather, never rain.
Eric, that's a very good point. My friend, thank you very much. Enjoy the cavalcade, and here's to a great 2014. There we go. That's Eric enjoying himself.
as he's pointing out, you know, one of the good things we were talking about that is that the cavalcade has never, ever being cancelled. You know, more than 50 years, and sometimes there's been the threat that not enough floats would be taking part, that the weather would spoil it for others, but no, the cavalcade has come through year in, year out, as Laguna Youth Club goes by with those Pink Ladies and T-Birds and the music of Greece, second place in the junior section. We go back to the cars, bringing the beauty queens and princesses, and these are the face of Gibraltar. It's Janelle Duo on the left of your screen in blue. It's also Lily Gomez on this car. They are the faces of Gibraltar. They've represented Gibraltar at that Face of the World pageant, which is held in Paris Disneyland. Very appropriate this evening. No doubt they'll recognize many of the characters this evening. That's Janelle and Lily, face of Gibraltar. And they're followed by more beauty queens this evening, coming up Main Street now and past the VIP stand here at Main Street. I think this is Miss Minnie Beauty Queen. No, that's not the one, I think, but they always change the order. You see, this always happens. But three of our beauty queens from one of the other patches. We have many Miss Beauty Queen, also Miss Teen Model, Dream Girl winners. We have Miss Glamour and Miss Christmas, and in fact this one is Dream Girl. Yes, I can just about make out that this is Dream Girl. That's Kathleen Lima, Gianna Ermida and Lois Clark. There they are, the winners and runners-up of Dream Girl.